Hello, so today I am back because Spotify Wrapped released a few days ago and I feel like I'm the last person to even look at theirs, but that's okay. But yeah, I did this video last year and I thought it was fun, so I figured that I would do it again this year. So I've got some predictions just like I did last year for the core categories, but I definitely don't have nearly as many. Last year I was pretty hell-bent on trying to see if Spotify Wrapped was more or less accurate, so I was keeping track of what I was reaching for the most and listening to all the time all throughout the year last year, but this year I did not care to do that at all. But I do have some predictions for, you know, the core categories. So to start, we'll do the top artist category first. I have more than 5 options, but they are Stray Kids, Sabrina Carpenter, The Wildlife, XG, Grayscale, 5 Seconds of Summer, and Alexander Stewart. And then as for who my actual top artist would be, like my number 1, I want to say it's Stray Kids because that would make sense for me, but I don't think that I listen to them enough on Spotify for that to happen. Like, I have their songs on my phone as well, so I can listen to them there, and I definitely do. But I don't know if I listen to them enough on Spotify to make them my number 1 artist, so I don't know. But if I had to pick one out of these choices, I'm gonna say that it's either Sabrina Carpenter or The Wildlife. So then as for my top songs, I have quite a few predictions. The first is Grayscale's Dirty Bombs because I love that song, and I decided at the end of last year that I wanted to try and make Dirty Bombs my top song on purpose for 2023 because I love the song so much. So I was trying to listen to the song like at least once a day, every single day, but that didn't last very long. Like, I kind of just got sick of doing it and I felt like I was forcing myself to listen to it or at least play it, because sometimes I would just be doing other things and then be like, I could just stream Dirty Bombs and then that'll be done for the day. So I would like plug my headphones into my computer and then just play the song. But yeah, it didn't last very long. I felt like it was kind of taking the fun out of hearing the song if I was kind of forcing myself to listen to it, so I don't know. But I still feel like it's gonna be pretty high. I kind of stopped making myself play it every single day in like March or something, so that's still a long time to have played it every single day. But then as for other songs, All My Friends by The Wildlife, I absolutely ran into the ground the minute I heard it. Super Bowl by Stray Kids, Opposite, Feather, and Sumi by Sabrina Carpenter. The English version of Itzy's Dalla Dalla I was obsessed with once I heard it, couldn't stop listening to it. And then Hurt by New Jeans, Anti-Fragile by LE SSERAFIM, Metal About by Chase Atlantic, I'm Trying by Alexander Stewart, Shooting Star by XG, and Voodoo Doll and Disconnected by 5 Seconds of Summer. And then as for like time spent listening, I'm gonna say somewhere around 20,000 minutes. Last year I was like just under 23,000. I got Spotify Premium in the middle of this year, but I honestly don't think that it impacted how much I was listening. Like, I got it in July and then I started my new job, so I didn't have time to listen to Spotify. So I don't really know if getting premium and joining the rest of the world with that did anything for anything at all, actually. I don't know if it impacted anything Spotify related, but well, now I don't have to listen to ads, so that's the best part. And then as for the top genres, I know they give you 5, but I can never think of 5. Obviously, my number 1, it has to be K-pop. There's no other option. And then probably like pop punk, alternative, and pop are the other ones. There might be something random in there too. Last year it was like metalcore or something like that. I have no idea. But those are kind of all of my predictions. I know they've changed up some of the categories this year, so I have no idea what to even say about those. But let's get into my Wrapped finally. Let's see. Okay, I know it plays music, so hopefully I won't get copyrighted. Okay, Young Culture. Okay. I am. It was a feast for your ears. Oh, I listened to only 6 genres. Okay. What you looking at? Please don't copyright me, Hybe. I don't think it's loud enough to do that. Oh! Oh, okay. K-pop, pop punk, K-pop girl group, pop, and K-pop boy group. Okay. Interesting. That tracks. I feel like that's cheating though, to have K-pop, K-pop boy group, and K-pop girl group all as separate categories. Isn't that all just K-pop? Anyway, oh, where's my listening place? Is it Davis? I feel like a lot of K-pop fans are getting Davis. People there are far more likely to be fans of XG, Eric Nam, and Stray Kids. Okay. I only listen to 646 songs on Spotify. Why does that feel embarrassing? Is this my top song? I did it. I did it! Even though I stopped listening to it every single day after March, I did it. Dirty Bombs is my top song. Wow, okay. Amazing. Is You Romantic You? Okay. What are my top songs? Okay. Dirty Bombs, All My Friends, Psycho, When I Wake Up, Shooting Star, and Feather. Okay. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Well, I got 4 of them, so that's exciting. Okay, we'll get to that later. Time's a construct, but we kept track anyway. 30,000 minutes. Okay. Maybe Premium did do something for me. Peaked on February 11th at 395 minutes. What was I doing on February 11th? Top 11 listeners. Top 11%. Is Stray Kids my top artist? Yes! Oh my... Okay, that's so exciting. That is so exciting. I think 2 years ago, I was in the top 4% of their fans. And then the year before that, I was in the top 1%. Wow, okay. I was not thinking they were gonna be my top artist. You couldn't get enough of Super Bowl. Now delivering fan mail. Had something special with your top artists. That makes so much sense. Peak listening month is June for Stray Kids. That is when 5 Star came out. I love that album so much. The Wildlife! Okay, yeah, March. That was, I think, when their album came out. That's so exciting. Grayscale. February. What was I doing in February? Number 4, Sabrina. When did the, like, extended version of her album come out? Was it March? And Eric Nam in September. Okay, that makes sense. His album came out then. Okay, Stray Kids, The Wildlife, Grayscale, Sabrina Carpenter, and Eric Nam. I like that. I'm so happy that Stray Kids is actually my top artist. I really wasn't thinking they were gonna be that. Well, okay, fun. Is it Stray Kids? Is it a video from Stray Kids? Girl. Hello? Where are you? Why is it taking so long to load? This quality is so bad. Oh, there we go.
Yes, our 2023 was able to shine thanks to our stays and our albums Spicer and Rockstar. So 2024년에도 좋은 음악으로 찾아올 테니 스포티파이에서 계속 함께 해주세요. Today, please keep listening to our songs on Spotify.
Absolutely, Cinnamon.
As well. See you soon and Happy New Year.
See you soon. What is that supposed to mean? Woo! Hold on. Ooh! Honey Revenge! Oh my god! Hold on. How did Honey Revenge not end up on my Spotify Wrapped anywhere? I feel like I was listening to them a lot, like over the summer. What the heck? What is this? The way you listen this year makes you a hero. Or maybe we should say anti-hero. Alchemist. Listening is your laboratory. You create your own playlist more than other listeners do. Nice work, Doc. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. That was fun. Same time next year? Sure. Okay, well, I got 4 of my top artists and 4 of my top songs, I think. Yeah, 4. So that's pretty good. And my genres? I still feel like it's cheating to be like, yeah, K-pop girl group, K-pop boy group are genres. What? Alright, well, I am very pleasantly surprised with how my rap turned out. I really honestly didn't know what to expect this year because I wasn't keeping track like I did last year, but I'm not mad. I am so excited that, oh my god, Stray Kids is my top artist. Okay, I need to keep that up, so I'll do that again next year, I hope. But yeah, last year I kind of went through all of the stuff that I was keeping track of and like what I thought I was listening to the most, and then I went through my playlist and just kind of scrolled through it. Obviously not going to do that, but I think I will do maybe the fun little game that everybody does on Twitter. So if you give me a number between like 1 and 100, then I will give you a song from my Spotify Wrapped Top 100 playlist. So that is all for this video, and I will see you in my next one.